Right. So today's topic is Sitecore MCP in action, and we have Anton with us to present this session. So he is a Sitecore MVP 2019 to 2025 and also CTO at EXTST. And in this session, Anton will walk us through how AI agents and Sitecore MCP can help us quickly move from Figma design to Sitecore components. It's going to be a really interesting and hands-on session. I'm also using the same, so I would like to see more about this one. So I would encourage everyone to stay till end, ask questions, and make it a very interactive session. Thank you once again for joining, and let's get started. Welcome, Anton, and take it from here. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you for introduction. Hello, everyone. So today we will talk about Sitecore MCP and about its capabilities. And the major part of presentation it will be demo, but we still have a few slides to introduce what we will be actually doing here. And first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Anton Tishchenko. I'm CTO and co-founder of software development company XDST. I'm already 12 years in Sitecore and I started as a Sitecore employee. I was recognized as Sitecore Most Valuable Professional for 7 times in a row, starting from 2019. And you probably have heard about me if you read about uh, Sitecore GSS Astro SDK or about Sitecore MCP. And about Sitecore MCP, we will be talking today. So let's start. First of all, to be on the same page, let's talk about Model Context Protocol. Everyone chatted with large language models, and no one is surprised by talking with ChatGPT. But just asking something in large language model chat interface isn't very useful, and it would be much more useful if large language models can get some information from external sources or can execute some actions on your behalf. And Model Context Protocol is aimed to solve this problem. It unifies the way how large language models works with external world, how they work with resources, tools, and prompts. On this demo, we will be using majorly tools from different model context protocol servers, and you will see how to combine them in action. The first model context protocol server that we will be using is Sitecore MCP server. This server was created by myself with help of few other developers. So thank you, Vadim, and thank you, Stas. It allows large language models to do a lot with Sitecore. It allows to create, read, update, delete items. It allows managing presentation, changing layouts, renderings, placeholders. It allows advanced items operations, search, publishing, assigning workflow, execution workload actions, finding references, changing templates, adding base templates, adding numeric or language versions. Also, it allows to manage security, domains, roles, users, item access rules, and it has access to Sitecore logs. Sitecore logs are useful if you try to fix some issues. And it provides access to Sitecore documentation for CLI and PowerShell. In our today demo, we will use not all of these tools. We will use tools to create, read, update, and delete items, and we will use tools that allows us to manage presentation. Next, model context protocol server that we will use today is Figma MCP server. It's official model context protocol server by Figma that has very small amount of tools. It allows you to get access to design context, to screenshots, to variables, and to metadata. In our today's demo, we will be able to get screenshots and we will be able to get design context using this model context protocol server. And another one MCP server that we need, it's Chrome DevTools MCP server. It is like Puppeteer, but it's MCP based. So it allows large language models to control your browser. Open it, close it, open new tab, navigate to page, make screenshots, click, scroll, execute scripts, anything. And it will be useful to provide feedback to large language model. So how everything will work together. First of all, we will take design from Figma and we will feed this design to large language model. We will use Claude Sonnet 4.5 on this demo because I think it's the best in October 2025. Then this large language model will be able to analyze design and create everything that is needed in Sitecore. Templates, renderings, test items, and also it will be able to create code files as well. So code for our renderings. And once everything is done, we will be able to see it in Chrome. But not only we will be able to see it in Chrome. Our large language model will be able to access the result in Chrome as well. And it will be able to see if something is wrong. And if it's wrong, it will be able to repeat this cycle. It will be able to make changes in Sitecore in code, check in browser again, and if it is happy with the result, then continue. If it's not happy with the result, then fix something and try again. That's how it will be able to interact, I hope, almost with our help. So let's move to the demo. I'll take water. Just a second. So for demo, I have Sitecore that is up and running, and this Sitecore is based on official Sitecore verticals demo. It is a little bit dated, but that's the most recent that we have from Sitecore. So I started it before our session, and I just make sure that there is nothing additional in serialization. I pushed the latest one changes. So this Sitecore contains three websites. And for our demo, we will work with only one. We will work with services website, uh, and we will add components here, and we will see them in action. Also, we have two headless websites that are running across this Sitecore services website. One website is based on Astro. Second website is based on Next.js. Actually, I have two of them to show you how easy to work with different frameworks. And you can choose any framework that you want, and you can easily switch your rendering with frameworks that works better for you. Uh, Everything for this demo is hosted locally, but there is no problem to run it with XM Cloud. With XM Cloud, it also will work. And just to remove one more dependency for demo, that's why I'm running it locally. Another important thing for us is Figma. For Figma, I imported the just random websites, but all of these websites are Sitecore websites because I want you to show it on some existing Sitecore websites, but not on something random that's not Sitecore uh, and just for them. So these are just random Sitecore websites that I imported before this call into Figma, and I will use them to create Sitecore components. Important thing about Figma is that there should be enabled Sitecore MCP server. So this checkbox should be checked. It starts MCP server on hard-coded port, and we will be able to configure it. So how we configure it? We glue everything together with cursor. Actually, it's not necessary should be cursor. Cloud code will be work as well. Cloud desktop also will be working, but for demo, when we want to show code, when we want to show configuration, cursor works the best. And for cursor, we have configuration of 3 MCP servers. First MCP server is Sitecore MCP server. It was started as a Docker container. Here we can see that it's up and running. There was some 4.4 error before. I ran it something before this call, but it's up and running. It's green. The next one is Figma. And the third one is Chrome DevTools. Chrome DevTools is just npm package that will be started using npx command. And we want to make sure that all of them are up and running. So let me turn off and turn on all of them and wait for green light for Chrome. Uh, why it's still yellow? It should be green, but let's back. Oh yeah, now it's green, and we can see that we have 14 Sitecore tools, 7 Figma tools, and 27 Chrome Dev tools. Another important thing for us for this demo, is about rules and memories. For rules, we have Claude MD file that is included in context. Uh, in order to avoid writing location of home item where we want to create the test items, where templates are located, how to write styles, everything is written in Claude MD. All constants, all identifiers that we need. Actually, the same result could be achieved with user rules. But I prefer CloudMD because I can use this approach for both for cursor and for Claude code. So just to write things once. So we ready to start. We ready to import something. So let's go to Figma. And with Figma, we can select either some existing component or we can use Figma Make. Figma Make will allow us to wipe code design to imagine something. Let me do it. Let me write something like urban planner. Let me be more specific. Urban image card banner. Here we can run very detailed prompt with what fields we need, how we want it to look, and so on and so on. For our case, it doesn't matter. We are just showing capabilities. And while it's working, we can start with something more simple. How about this Start Exploring Brisbane banner? I selected it to be in Figma context, and now I switch to cursor. And in cursor, I start new chat. It's called by uh, new chat command. And as prompt, I prepared this text, and there is actually nothing special. It says that we should get selected Figma frame, and it will be new component. Let's name this component demo text banner. We ask AI agent to analyze it. What content fields do we need? We ask it to create data source template in the rendering. We ask it to create Astro rendering for it. Let's start from Astro and add Next.js later. And then create test page with some test data for this component and use from MCP DevTools to verify if it's working, if everything is fine, if or if something should be fixed, then fix it. So let's go. As you can see, I'm not running in after mode. I'm running in Claude 4.5 Sonnet LLM, which is the best for now. But in after mode, it's also working, but it's a little bit worse than if I select large language model by myself. So it started. We can see that it started the preparation of some plan, and this plan looks reasonable for me. It planned to get it actually according our plan as well. It will take Figma frame and analyze it and create everything in Sitecore. And we can see that it already executed the Figma get design context, and it has information about design, and it has information about uh, what is present there. So we got this screenshot, and it was able to analyze this design, and LLM thinks that there should be two fields, title and body, with two paragraphs. Okay, it can be two fields or three fields. If two fields also works for this case, if body is rich text, and it plans to use rich text here. And it already started to create items in Sitecore. It started to create some templates, and we can check results here, or we can back to Sitecore, and we can check content editor and check if new template was created. Components. Here we can see demo text banner. It was created, and it has two fields. The first field is title, the second field is body. Everything looks reasonable. And by the way, you can see this robot icon. That's because in CloudMD, it's written that it should use this icon to mark content that was created by LLM. So I can also show you standard fields, statistics, and you can see that this item was recently created. That's not something that was created in advance. And I'm currently running it on behalf of Sitecore admin, but it can be a specific user for AI. So it can be named AI for example. Now let's check rendering. Rendering should be created in page content, and here we have demo text banner. Component name looks reasonable. Data source location looks, I think looks fine. Data source template also looks fine. And rendering contents resolver, you can see it already opened the Chrome browser. I need to talk faster because it's working faster than I talk. And it created rendering, and it already added this rendering to the page. So also test page was created uh, with this control, and here is our test component, and we can back to, oh, you can see it was already successful, but we will check. uh, we can see that it created test page here, and it added rendering to this test page, and also it pulled all Sitecore serialization, and it says that everything is fine, and that's how this page looks like. Let me check. Let me open this page in Experience Editor. No, looks fine as for me. Let me open this page on Astro. Looks fine. Let me make some smoke test that it's editable. I save it, and I immediately get this change. So uh, that was just from Figma to Sitecore component just in few minutes. Let me also ask it. Please create Next.js component as well. No details where it should be, how it should be created. Just regular prompts. I think that if prompt is complex enough, then and if only complex prompt is working, then you do something wrong. Uh, Easy prompts should work for you. Otherwise, AI will not be helpful for your case. So we can see that it created demo text banner TSX, and the code looks reasonable. It prepared interface and used these fields, and also it added styles. Uh, But in my opinion, styles should be refactored, but as this component is from another website and we added it into a website that has completely different styling, I would say it's okay. It's not for production. For production, you definitely need something different styling. You need to reuse components, you need to have variables, but all variables for now are for another design system. And we added component from another design system, and that's why this CSS may look not the best. Now let me open. It says that everything was done for Next.js as well. So let me open Next.js page. Yep, we have it here, and everything works. That was a simple component. Let's try to increase complexity, and let's find the boundaries. What is possible? So uh, remember at the beginning I started Figma Make, and I asked it to implement some design for urban image card banner. That's how Figma Make imagined urban image card banner. Here we can ask it to change something, but that's another case. First, let's imagine that this banner looks exact what we want, and we will copy this design copied, and we should be able to paste this design in our Figma document. And here we have one big component and three smaller components. Let's implement this bigger one. And I selected it, and I will go back to cursor, and I will reuse the same prompt. The same prompt, create component, analyze, no, take design from Figma, analyze what fields do we need, create everything in Sitecore, create Astro rendering, add it to the page, check if it works. If it doesn't work, fix it. Let me name this component urban banner. And let's ask it to do. And meanwhile we can check what changes were done for our text banner? For our text banner, we can see that the 20 files changed. Major part of these files are serialization. So here we have test items. Here we have what it is. It's a template, and also we have files for styles, and we have files for components. TS6 is for Next.js, and Astro is for Astro. And by the way, let me check them. Let me check them side by side. Uh, I just move Teams Teams interface. So let me check them side by side and show you that they are. So here is Astro, and here is Next.js. You can see that there are even no blink at all, exact the same result. Let's go back to our cursor and see what's going on there. Actually, in real life, you will just ask AI agent to do something, and you will do your own work. But for our case, as it's demo, we just showing how it works, what steps are executed, and what are results. So we can see that it was able to get design, it was able to find fields, it was able to create template, it was able to create rendering, and it started to work on rendering code. So it means that we can start checking templates and renderings in Sitecore. So project components, it was named Urban Banner. Urban Banner data. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fields. All looks reasonable. What about rendering? Let me find the rendering one. Urban banner was created. Component name looks fine. Data source location looks fine. Data source template looks fine. Rendering context resolver wasn't selected, but it defaults to data source. And the statistics, it was recently created, so you can see that that's not something that was prepared in advance. And we can check code of this component, and code looks reasonable. Styles, it's hard to say on quick look, but it could be okay. And we can see that it started to create test page under services home, and it tells us that it was able to render, but it looks like image isn't there. Let me check. Let me check. Urban banner test, data source, urban banner data. Some image was selected, some test data. What about experience editor? In experience editor, Does it look similar to this Figma design? Uh, as for me, it looks similar. Only link button doesn't look similar in Experience Editor, but that's because we have here button and button link fields, so it can be improved. And let me check uh, another browser which is automated by MCP, and here is the result. Huh? Is it the same? I actually really like the result. So um, the result, as for me, is great. So probably this black background isn't right, and we can ask it. Let's just for demo. I say that background should not be black. It should be transparent. That just to show you that if something, uh, if there is something that you do not like, you can ask it to change. So let me open Next.js page as well. And we didn't ask AI agent to create Next.js banner, so it should be empty. And later, when we will ask, it should be fixed. So we can see that style was changed, and probably we shouldn't see black background anymore. Do you like the result? Let's ask AI agent to create Next.js component as well. And component as well. We do not write any details where, how, uh, short prompt should work. If short prompt works for you, then AI agent is useful. If you need very complex prompts, it's not very useful, and you will not use AI agent in this case because you will ask something, it will not work. You need another iteration. It will be long. That's why it's important to configure your environment that the short prompt should work for you. And you can see that the new component for Next.js was created. It's Urban Banner, and it's working on styles. Styles were created. Now the styles should be added to index SCSS, but we can check, and we already can see that this new component is present, but without any styles. And here is how it looks with styles. Again, one to one with Astro. It doesn't matter what framework you want to use. AI agents are good with all popular frameworks. And let me make some smoke test here as well and add test text to make sure that the fields are editable. Uh, once it is saved, refresh Astro page, and we can see it works. And what about next page? Next, it's loading. Yep, next page is also working. And so here was the design, and here is the result. As for me, they are the same. Probably some styling could be improved, but they are the same. Let's move to something even more complex, and let's try to find the boundaries of what's possible and what's not with AI agents. How about this inner city component? It looks quite complex. We have some information on the top, we have a list of items that are repeatable, and we have something similar to carousel. Let me select this component in Figma, and I will go back to cursor, and guess what? I will use exact the same prompt. Get design from Figma, analyze it, and add to test page, and verify it. Uh, the only one thing that I will add here, that I want to have two templates. Want to have main template for component and templates for sub items like Brisbane City, South Bank, and so on. So I will add text that create two templates, one for main, second for sub items. As no details. Actually, I'm not even sure whether it's needed. Probably it may guess that this structure is required, but just in case. So uh, it started planning that we saw before. It started getting context, and we can see that we have right context, we have right Figma, uh, right Figma screenshot, and it started to analyze what data structure should be there, and it started the creation of items. Meanwhile, we can check our previous work in GitHub, and we can see that for two components, we needed changes in 36 files. And how long did it take for us? Just 25 minutes, less than minute per file. We'll be able to move so fast without AI help. I don't think so. So it's a huge boost to your productivity. So it started to create templates, and it started to create rendering items, and it means that we can go back to our Sitecore, and we can check our data. So here templates, components, and uh, oh, my bad. I forgot to rename this component, and as you can see, I left the component name section card. I didn't rename it to something else like inner city. Okay, it will be section card. We can ask it to rename it later. Uh, just for you to understand where this section card came from. It's in prompt. For two previous prompts, I edited this. For third one, I forgot. We will we will be able to rename it. It's not important for demo, it doesn't break anything. So we can see that two templates were created, one main template with 3 fields and one template for sub-items. Let's go to renderings and check rendering. There should be section card. Where it is, where my scroll. Yeah, here is section card. Yeah, wrong name, but it works for us. Component name, template, data source location look reasonable. Data source template look reasonable. What about rendering context resolver? It selected data source item and children resolver. So it looks quite promising. It looks like it should be able to get all to create and get all required items for us. Let's go back to cursor. And here we can see that it already created the Astro component and markup. Here is the main part at the top. And here it iterates through card items and add them to the page. So looks reasonable, but I don't see any code related to scrolling like it should be for carousel like uh, renderings. But if it will not be there, then we will ask to edit. And it also added styles, and it started to work on test items. So we can back to Sitecore, and we can check if a new page was created. Section card test, we can see data source, our main data source with 3 fields, and we can see sub items, text, image, title, text, image, title, text, image, title. Looks reasonable. We can check presentation details. Component is here. It was added to headless main placeholder with proper data source. So let's try to open it in Experience Editor. And here's what we have. Looks quite good as for me. Let me also back to uh, cursor and copy uh, section card test. It's a section card test. Let me open this page in browser. Section card test. Okay. Uh, it looks great, but I don't like, first of all, shadow. Because I don't see shadow here. So let me ask to remove shadow. Please remove shadow from apps. And another one thing that is missing, it's these icons to scroll. So let me also ask it uh, to add these navigation elements, and there at the top there should be arrows at the top right to scroll items. Let me check if shadow was removed. Yes, shadow was removed. And about navigation elements, it says that it will add navigation arrows. So let's see. Let me meanwhile add a few more sub items. Oh, it has few more sub items to make sure that there will be enough items to see that scroll. So let me duplicate them. And how it's going? There was added some scripts, some styles. Let's check. Let's check the result. Let's check the result. It's arrows. Arrows are there, and here we are. Arrows are on, but we will not ask to improve them because I want to save some time for for questions. So let me make some final smoke test that the component is editable. And here we have, and it's editable and it's working. So I'm happy with the result. It looks almost the same. Arrow styles is different, but that's a minor problem. That could be easily fixed. You can ask it to fix and to use proper arrows. And uh, let me ask it to let me stop this one and ask it please create Next.js component as well. And but we will not wait for Next.js component. I think we will go back to our presentation as we already have 50 minutes. So uh, okay, why presentation is displaying empty slide? Just a second. Yeah, font was loaded. So conclusions. AI tools are already here. AI agents are already here. And proper mix of tools for AI agents can do real magic. You can see that I selected 3 MCP servers, I configured workflow, and I'm able to create renderings just in minutes. And they are working, they look the same, and oh, that's Next.js. If you wanted to ask, that's Next.js, and that's already working. Thank you, AI agent, for opening this browser. Let me back to conclusions. So with proper set of tools, you can speed up your work. And example that I showed you on this user group could be used by developers if you are in the beginning of project and you want to create many components at once. You can prepare the whole structure of your website just in week, and you are not a blocker for content editors anymore. Also, you can easily move components from one framework to another. It can be from Next.js to Astro. It can be from Next.js to Vue with Nuxt.js. It can be from legacy MVC to Next.js or from legacy MVC to Astro. It can be any direction. And now uh, components could be created not only by developers. Components could be created by content editors, by authors, by project managers. They can, I would say, wipe wipe site core components and use them. Of course, before moving them to production, they need code review, they need to be checked, and there still should be human in the loop. But a lot of work before it could be done by AI agents. So give it a try. Try these awesome AI tools that are available. And if you have any questions, if you want to ask, if you want to figure out what's possible, what's not, if you want to configure it for your project, or you have some another idea in your mind, feel free to contact me. I will be happy to chat about AI agent, about model context protocol servers, and about your workflows, how to work together with agents and be efficient. And the last slide is here. You can scan this QR code. It will bring you to this presentation, and the last slide of presentation will be links related to Sitecore MCP server. And I want to highlight the first two links. The first one is my previous presentation about Sitecore MCP, where I talked about MCP server in general. And if you are new to MCP, it's a good start. And second link here is a description of this workflow in text. So if you want to repeat what I did here, open that article and try it. And feel free to contact me if something doesn't work or you want something to improve. So that's all about the presentation. I'm not sure if we have time for uh, questions. Submit. It's up to you now.
Uh, we can cover it very fast. So questions are in chat. If you can just have a look. So
If
first
you
question.
just to summarize, yes. Sumit, do you want to go ahead?
Yeah, I mean the questions we can make it quickly. Will MCP works with Sitecore XPXM non-headless site? I guess yes, but you can also describe better.
Yes, it will work for non-headless sites as well. You just write in CloudMD the way how it should work, and it should work as well.
So any limitation for the version, Sitecore version, at least the base version 10.0 or something like that?
No, no requirements to Sitecore version. Uh, it relies on official Sitecore API. That's why you should have just Sitecore with Sitecore PowerShell extensions, and that's it. Nothing else is required.
Okay. That's great.
If any issue comes between, then how to resolve it?
In chat, you can say that it's wrong. Please fix it. Like with black background, I didn't like it. I asked it to fix it. And if something goes completely wrong, you can always start from the beginning. All your changes are tracked by source control. You can revert them and start from the scratch.
Okay, any place like where we can see any, let's say there are some exception comes in between where, the background thing is like it created the thing, but it's not as per a requirement. But let's say it's having some issue, some exception while creating that. Maybe uh, somewhere
Yeah,
this template is not matching with
yeah, yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I got your question. So you can see that all tools executions are present in this chart. If you will use Claude Code, you will not see a lot of things are hidden here. I actually use Claude Code for my day-to-day work, but for demo purpose, I use Cursor. And if you want to see details, if you want to see exceptions, results, everything is present here. For example, this item service create item request, we can see all parameters that were sent, and we can see response. If response will not be 201, that item was created, you will see it here. And that's for all tools, for Sitecore MCP tools and for Figma and for Chrome tools as well.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so the next question is related to the rendering one. So like we have seen that when you give the prompt, it created the component and all, and before creating the Next.js component, we are having the UI data available like on the test page, right? We were able to see
Yep.
the UI updates. So without creating the component on Next.js, how is having those rendering details?
Um, so in our prompt, we tell that Figma selection should be used. So we selected something in Figma, and this Figma selection should be used. And uh, we name we provide name of component here. And as you can see, I'm running it not on empty project. I'm running it on projects that already have some Next.js components and some Astro components. That's why AI agent is it's capable to figure out that Next.js components are located in this folder, and it's able to read some other components to see how they works and do them by example. So probably let me try to find you something. Yeah, for example, I'm not sure if you can see it here, but you can see that uh, this prompt is for section card, which is named in the wrong way. It should be inner city. But before creation section card, it read urban banner Astro lines from 1 to 50. So it find some Astro component and used it as example. And if we scroll to Next.js part. With Next.js, there should be something similar. You can see that it read demo text banner and it read testimonials. So it executes by example. So it would be nice to start it on some projects where you have at least 3 components. Does that answer your question?
Okay, you mean to say like whenever we try that out, so at least we should have three component created in whatever technology we are in, right? And
Yeah, yeah, it would be nice. If you don't have these 3 components, you just need to write a long prompt to explain how you want it to create, in what folder, what style, and so on.
Okay, but this is like the actual Next.js component, which is it
Yep.
going to create when we are giving the prompt. Okay, create this component. But before giving that, only like we have seen that that component was visible on the UI, if I am not wrong. So how?
What do you mean visible on visible on
So
your?
like
Let's
y-
let's remove component. Uh, uh, remove component. So
mhm.
remove component. That's Next.js component. That's this page. Uh, it's oh yeah, we need to there is watcher only on adding. So let me I removed wrong one. I removed the demo text. I need to remove section card component. So let me remove section card component, and you can see that the section card component is not here. I can go again to chat and say that I removed Next.js component by mistake. Can you create it? So it's not here. That's Next.js side. Another one we have Astro, and on Astro it should be there. It's there. So it's present in presentation details, but
Mhm.
the component was removed from source code.
Okay.
And I asked to recreate it, and it will create this file again, and it will create. Uh, that's funny. You have used included usage right before the end of presentation. I got
Mhm.
this API
Okay, yeah,
rights.
but yeah,
Okay.
we got the thing. So just to summarize, like here, whenever we want to create the component from Figma, so we have to give the prompt. It will create everything from template to rendering details based on the our existing structure, but it
Yep.
won't show that on the UI until like we give the prompt to create the component. Once we have that in place, we are able to see the actual component on the UI.
Yep. And
Okay.
actually, even with this limitation of usage of API usage, you can see that component was recreated.
Right.
So that it works in the same way like you work with a headless website. Nothing special. But in this case, everything is done by AI agent. Usually, you create all items, you create all renderings. But in this case, everything is repeated by AI agent. Workflow is the same, but it's executed not by human, it's executed by AI agent.
Okay. Makes sense.
Okay,
Now
so
to
next question. Yeah,
yeah,
Yep.
go
please
ahead.
go ahead.
So if you're done, we can we proceed to the last two questions?
Yeah, please.
Okay. So will it process beyond creating like adding rendering parameter or personalization, etc.? What are the limitations in terms of modification or creation?
Uh, so we can. I can show you actually for personalization rules, it's not ready. For personalization rules, there are no tool to create personalization rule for now. But rendering parameters, there are tools. So here I can click on Sitecore tools, and we can see that here should be present. Here should be present tool that allows us to change set rendering. Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's too small, but the latest one argument in this tool is parameter. It's rendering parameters that should be specified. So it should work with rendering parameters. If we had time, we can enable this tool and try it on the call, but unfortunately, we don't have time. So personalization, no. Rendering parameters, yes, it should work. If it doesn't work, please open a ticket on GitHub and we will fix it.
Great, thanks. And the last question we have is, it looks like a lot of specific styles rules are being created. What is your experience with using classes from CSS frameworks such as Bootstrap or Tailwind in generated components?
About styles, a lot of styles that were created. The reason for this is that we actually have some website. It's already styled. It already has some design system, and now we on this call, as I don't have access to design system of this website, and I wanted to show just some other websites to move components from them. That's why if we move this component, there is actually nothing to reuse from existing styles that that are present already in project. That's why on this demo styles looks ugly because there is nothing to reuse. If you have your design system in place with description of buttons, description of font size, then this code will be much more better. And about second part of question about tailwind or anything else, it actually for AI agent doesn't matter. It's it works uh, with tailwind. It works even better with styles. I'm not sure why, but AI agents they love tailwind. And if you want to create styles in different way, I can show part of my Claude uh, documentation. So for styling, I have this one that the new component should use the same approach that exists in the project. Styles should be SCSS located under end location. Component should be wrapped with full width div, and the component should be centered horizontally with auto margin. If you want tailwind, you just change this as CSS here that styles should use tailwind. But before doing it, you need to ask to either configure Tailwind for your project or ask AI agent to do it by itself. But with Tailwind, result will be even better. I hope that answered your question, Jasper.
Great, thanks. And like we are on time, so and think we need to wrap it up here. So thank you so much, Anton, for this amazing session. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for your time. Thank you for looking on this demo. And if you have any questions that you didn't have time to ask, feel free to contact me. Or if you will get any other questions tomorrow, in a week, in a month, feel free to contact me. I will be glad to help you.
Thanks a lot, Anton.
Sure, thanks, Anton. It's a great session. Thanks for the great insight.
Thank you
And
everyone
thanks
for
all for
joining
joining.
this.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Have
Bye.
a nice day. Bye bye.
Have a nice day. Bye.